Alright, so we're installing these Motorcraft Spark Plugs and this air filter in my 2012 Ford Fusion. The Spark Plugs are Motorcraft. I believe that's the same brand that's actually factory in the engine, so we'll get this started here.
Well, these are the 4 coils for the 4 cylinders, which is 1 plug per cylinder on this one. Now, they're sealed pretty good, but there's a lot of dirt around there, so we definitely need to blow some of that out.
Okay.
So I'll take the air gun, try to blow some of that out. Already did some. See this electrical connector right here?
Yeah.
You want to push down on that and pull it out carefully. They're pretty strong. Okay. No, just one at a time. Okay. Set that off to the side.
So we unhook this clip from here first. Pull it out of there, set it aside. And then we actually unscrew this bolt right back here. Whatever. That guy right there. So once you have your bolt removed from your, what's this called? Coil. Okay. Then you pull your coil out. You set that to the side. Then down in there is your spark plug. So next we need to blow the dust out of it. And then we'll spray it with some kind of lubricant, silicone lubricant.
A little bit.
And that'll loosen it a little bit. And then we unscrew it out of there.
That's plenty.
Okay, just a little bit. And then whenever we're going to pop the spark plug out there, that helps to loosen the threads. That drips down in, right? Okay.
There's a little pipe you can put on there for leverage if you need it.
I think I can get it. Doesn't sound all that good.
It's been in there a while.
And what size is the ratchet?
Well, it's a 3/8 drive. You got a 5/8 inch socket on there, a spark plug socket.
Okay. That's specific for spark plugs. Alright. Feels pretty loose. So then, if you look down in there, we can kind of see where it is. Yeah, it's right there. And then what you want to do is we need to get that out of there. So if you use a little tube here that has just enough clearance that you can put it down over the top of the spark plug. You know this again? Thank you. Whenever it's loose, it just pulls right out. So here you can see we have 2 side by side here. This is the old one, kind of obviously, and then brand new one here. I believe I bought the Iridium ones. Basically, I went to Advanced Auto and they helped me, you know, make sure I got the right brand and everything. I know there was some concern about gap, but Dad said he's never really had a problem with gapping or anything like that. If you look in the owner's manual, you can kind of see what those specifications are. Okay, so we have our brand new one all set up, and just like with finishing the unscrewing part, we're just going to use this to screw it right back in. Oh, first we need to lubricate the threads a little bit. And we can get it back in. Just try to get straight down. You can feel it whenever you're starting to get it in, and this will help you to get it in straight. What happens is whenever you're turning this, you're threading it down in, but whenever you actually get down to near the end, the fuel line here doesn't have enough grip on it that you're actually going to end up messing up the spark plug. So when you reach a point, and I just reached it there, where you can feel it stop threading metal on metal, and you can actually feel the tube turning around in your hand. Oh, maybe it's a little bit further. Yeah, right there. So then you just pull this off and go back to using your socket. Pretty good. Okay then, reverse order. Put your coil back in. And then what size was this bolt?
8mm.
8mm, okay. 8mm on your coil bolt. Feels pretty good. And finally we reattach our clip. And there we go, that's 4 swapped out. Okay, moving on to the air filter for the engine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right here. That's right there. Alright. So what do, just quick overview, what do we need to do?
Well, we'll blow this junk out of here first.
Okay.
And then these clips hold the lid on. Right, these 3 clips.
Okay.
And then it'll come off. And you want to be careful because right here is a mass airflow sensor. And it's a fine wire in there, so you don't want to hurt that.
Okay, so be careful taking that off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we pop these clips.
Okay, so we're popping these clips down.
Oh, you're going to blow that off a little bit.
Right. Good?
Yeah.
Doesn't really seem like I'm doing anything. Ah, I see. No, I don't. Down here?
No, there's a wire underneath. Here.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, that's goofy. Hold on. Can you bring that light back? Sorry. Thank you. So you're grabbing this down here and pulling it up. Ah, okay. Sort of like a jar lid. This right here. Get the last one. That's kind of... Not really clearance for this. Damn, that's gonna be fun to get back on. Is that on both sides?
No, I think it's just this side.
Okay, so
See if you can pull it up.
this way.
It'll kind of hinge like
Oh,
a
so
door.
okay, so we're going like this. Okay.
It should.
It should. Well, it doesn't feel like this is going anywhere, Dad. Came out on that side.
Okay.
So we're just loosening that?
We're just going to pull it up and pull the air filter out. Will it pull up a little bit? Okay. There's your air filter.
That's the air filter.
Sure.
Just grab it like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what you do. Flip it over. See the dirt? You can compare it with a new one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, and whenever I was at the store, I just asked the guy, and he picked out the correct one for me. It's one big air filter. So it's all one piece. Try to compare the two there. This one's a lot more rigid.
Are you recording?
Yeah, you can see if it's recording right down there.
Okay.
So there's 3 minutes left.
Okay.
So, doesn't matter this way?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I'm waiting on.
The back end of it needs to be raised up a little bit.
Oh, there we go.
That's it. Perfect. Now you gotta get that back lip over the bottom of the filter.
Okay. So we're trying to hit here with this clip right here. Okay. Let me see this. Okay, there's the 3 clips. Yeah, I see. The toughest one's going to be that bottom one. Hold this again. Thank you. Got one of them, but I don't know the other 2. Alright, hold this again. Okay, once we have it on there, you can see all 3 are seated in the clips. Come back to this side. Doesn't matter what order, just close it up.
Yep.
Okay, so once you get this side sealed in, it's helpful to reach down below, down on this side, put your hand down in there and kind of push the bottom part out that way, and then you can kind of get the hinge together. It's a little easier to do it that way. And then on this side, close up the last 3 clips, and then we're all changed out, right? Okay. We're gonna install our cabin air filter now, and this one's pretty easy. There's some long videos on YouTube that show how to do it, that are trying to sell some air filters. This is real quick. So, passenger side glove box, open it up. There's a little wire right over here. Do you know what that wire is called? Any idea?
Just to retain the glove box.
Oh, I guess a retaining wire. I guess you could call it that. My video's not focusing. It's right there. Yeah, that little guy going back in there. So you're going to unhook that little wire and then release the glove box down. So I'll do that. You want to hold this? Just kind of point it at it. Okay, that's the little retaining wire right there. You can see it. Just let that go up in here. Okay, so you let the retaining wire go in there and it stops. Then you lift up on the glove box a little bit, pop in the sides, kind of see right there and over here. You just need to get them clear. Oh, stuff falling out. Okay, so these are released. Now our cabin air filter is actually up in here. I'll get a better view of it here. So it's behind that plate right up there. Right there. Okay, so I gotta reach in there and unclip it from both sides. Okay, to kind of give you a sense of this cover that I just pulled off here. Can you aim right there? Yeah, so that's the clip on the one side. So you can kind of get a sense of, just flip it over. So it just kind of sticks in there. I used a flathead screwdriver. I used 2 of them, and just popped one in each side because they both look like that. And the door just kind of came right off. It even says on there, kind of read filter access door. So the actual filter is up in here, and it looks pretty dirty. Pull it out of there. Yeah, it's real dirty.
Change mine.
Okay, let's compare the two. Here, wait, let's put them up here. And that's my new one. Yeah, that's pretty damn dirty. Alright, so yeah, we just swap them right back in. Put this one back in there. Oh, also you want to look in there, if you can, and make sure there isn't any kind of debris or anything else, any more dirt sitting in there. I don't see anything. Looks pretty clear. So yeah, just stuff this guy back in here, or the new one in here. Pretty flexible, you can get it to fit. And then just close it right back up, and you are done. Okay, so one more thing with this, we got it set in there. I wanted to point out right here, that's the little loop. I don't know why it's not focusing on it, but come on, little guy. That's the little loop that gets attached right in here on your glove box. It goes right around this little end and hooks it and attaches there. And so whenever you release it, it'll just wind itself, where's it? Right there. It'll just wind itself back up. And then whenever you're putting this back together, just pull that back out and reattach it. Alright.